They let you do way more dangerous things to humans than they do animals on the film set. It's ironic.
You with that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, actually me
it's
too.
True.
What are some particular scenes and moments that you were either nervous for or just like, how is this going to conceptualize?
Oof, like just one. I remember at some moment reading like, so Manuel is like, like helping during this battlefield.
Yeah.
And there's people being stabbed and I was like, and Manuel have to literally be crossing all that.
Yeah.
And chase the chicken. When I read the script, I also was wondering like, is going to be a real chicken or what are we going to do with it?
So real chickens, but not a real elephant, right?
Not a real elephant. Yeah, that would have been a bit much for an elephant.
Yeah.
And there's so few moments of CGI in this film, but we had a real puppet elephant, so we still had something tangible
Okay,
there.
awesome. Because my friend was like, I wonder if they had like Peter in or someone just like watching
Peter would
it.
never allow
And
that,
I was
yeah.
like, I swear that's not real, but it looked so real.
Yeah, they did a great job
Yeah.
of it, yeah. They let you do way more dangerous things to humans than they do animals on the film set. It's ironic.
You with that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, actually me
it's
too.
True.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
true. We get a say in it, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. We can consent to,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
wild things we do, whereas the
Yeah.
animals have no idea what's happening. What were some moments that you were reading?
Although the chicken definitely knew it was up.
No, that was like
The-
a method actor. Like,
The chicken was such a scene stealer. It would
Yeah.
like literally jump into your mark, take your close up. You'd be like, this is insane.
saying your lines.
Yeah.
What about an Oscar category for animals?
They should. It would be amazing. I'd love that
They
category.
absolutely deserve it.
I mean, they have unions. Why
Yeah.
not? Oscars, yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's get that happening. I agree.
I'm on it.
Were there any moments that you read and you thought, how the heck is this going to happen?
Yes, so many. Like Diego said, almost impossible to pick one because the whole film in general, I was like, it's so ambitious and such a big swing and so epic. To have an original film of this kind of scale and this kind of like content within it, no one does that anymore. Like no one allows that, no one pays for that. So the whole thing, I was like, I can't believe a studio is gonna back this. I mean, Paramount, to do it is so ballsy. Anyways, for me in particular as an actor, I remember reading it and I was like, I have no idea how I'm gonna fight a rattlesnake and do this projectile vomiting scene. And I'm a little nervous for the crying on cue, like what if I just don't get it on the day? But particularly like the vomiting and the rattlesnake, I was like, I just don't know how to pull that off in a movie where tonally that has to fit with some very deep, beautiful, complex dialogue. And I'm like, how do we tonally fit projectile vomiting in with this gorgeous dialogue 5 minutes later? It's just
Damien Chazelle.
Damien Chazelle.
You made a point of saying that the way that things are made on this movie is exactly how they used to do it. Are there any elements that are still the same in terms of filmmaking?
Yes. I feel like it's kind of like dentistry in some ways, where like if someone, like a door needs to close, like literally it's someone with fishing line being like, I mean, in some ways we're like, how have we not found a better way of doing this?
Yeah.
And then in other ways, technology's, kind of evolved in crazy ways and they now have, techno cranes with Oculus heads and cameras are getting smaller and more nimble and it's some things are evolving at a crazy speed where every job I do I'm like, I've never seen a camera like that or I've never seen equipment like that. And then in other ways it's, like I said, the piece of fishing line does it, or duct tape. So much duct tape on film sets, don't you think?
What about the stress of a set like that excruciating scene with the hello colleagues? That's so excruciating. Have you ever had scenes like that?
Oh yeah, I mean, not where people have freaked out like that, but I mean,
no one died in the
it's
room.
kind of, no one died, but it's kind of like that. Like when you're making a film, it's like you do take after take until every single person gets it right at the same time. So that sometimes can take a while, and then you'll get it, and then like a light will fall down and everyone will be like, no!
Yeah. What was it like working with your friends Samara and Phoebe, having some fellow Aussies on set?
Oh, it's so good. We've wanted to work together for years, and obviously we hang out all the time off screen, but we're like, it'd be so cool to be on a film set together.
Yeah.
So finally getting the opportunity in this movie was incredible.
Nice. What'd you get up to in between takes and stuff?
We would like play cards in my trailer. We would I wanted to keep the Nelly energy always present. So in between, it was very rare actually to go back to the trailer because this movie was a real hustle. Like we were racing from we're doing changes on set. We were running to the next thing, trying to get another moment. But yeah, I always kept the music blasting in my trailer,
Nice, get the vibes
a cart, play poker with some of the other castmates, do whatever, just keep it in the Nelly zone.